pivotal moment for Canada's Arctic ambitions. Prime Minister Mark Carney unveils an assertive military strategy to fortify Canada's sovereignty in the increasingly contested Arctic region. But is this bold move necessary to protect national interests, or a provocative stance that could escalate geopolitical tensions? Canada's Arctic has long been a symbol of national pride and identity, encompassing 40% of the country's landmass and over 70% of its coastline. Historically, Canada's presence in this vast region has been limited, with minimal military installations and a modest force of approximately 2,000 Inuit Rangers patrolling the expansive, frozen territories. In a landmark announcement from Iqaluit, Nunavut, Prime Minister Carney outlined a comprehensive plan to bolster Canada's Arctic security. Central to this initiative is a $6 billion investment in an over-the-horizon radar system, developed in partnership with Australia. This advanced technology promises enhanced early warning capabilities, enabling the Canadian Armed Forces to detect and track potential threats across the northern approaches more effectively. However, this assertive strategy is not without its critics. Some defense analysts question the efficacy of such a substantial investment, arguing that the vast and inhospitable Arctic environment poses significant logistical challenges that could render these efforts less effective. They contend that the harsh conditions and limited infrastructure may impede rapid deployment and sustained operations. While enhancing our Arctic capabilities is important, we must critically assess whether these investments will yield the desired strategic advantages, given the operational challenges inherent in the region. Moreover, environmental advocates express concern over the potential ecological impact of increased military activity in the fragile Arctic ecosystem. The introduction of large-scale infrastructure and operations could disrupt local wildlife and contribute to environmental degradation in an area already vulnerable to the effects of climate change. The geopolitical implications are equally complex. Russia's established military presence in the Arctic and China's growing interest in the region's resources and shipping lanes add layers of tension. Canada's military expansion could be perceived as a provocative act, potentially escalating regional rivalries and drawing the country into broader geopolitical conflicts. Furthermore, the financial commitment required for this Arctic strategy has sparked domestic debate. With pressing needs in healthcare, education, and other critical sectors, some Canadians question whether allocating billions to military endeavors in the North is the most prudent use of public funds. They argue that these resources might be better spent addressing immediate social and economic challenges within the country. Despite these controversies, supporters of the plan assert that a robust Arctic presence is essential for safeguarding Canada's sovereignty and responding to emerging security challenges. They emphasize the strategic importance of the Arctic, not only for national defense but also for securing economic interests, particularly in light of the region's abundant natural resources and the opening of new maritime routes due to melting ice. As Canada embarks on this ambitious path, the nation stands at a crossroads. The decisions made today will shape the future of Canada's role in the Arctic, balancing the imperatives of security, environmental stewardship, and fiscal responsibility. The world watches closely as Canada navigates these icy waters, striving to assert its sovereignty while maintaining its commitment to peace and cooperation in one of the planet's most challenging frontiers. What do you think? Is Canada's new Arctic military plan a necessary step to protect our sovereignty, or does it risk unnecessary provocation and environmental harm? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of global developments.